Welcome to This Week in Jackson. I'm your guest host, Scott Tenbrink. I'm sitting in for Suzanne McCloskey. Tonight, it is December 9. We're going to be talking about events covering Monday, December 10 through Sunday, December 16. We are 12 days from the end of the world and 16 days from Christmas. So get your shopping done. I'm here tonight with Gary Minix from The Fourth Wall.
How you doing, Scott?
I'm doing great, Gary.
Good.
It's really good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much for coming
thanks
in.
for asking. Appreciate it.
And tell me a little bit about The Fourth Wall. It's a performance space.
Right. It's a nonprofit arts and entertainment venue here in Jackson. It's located at 701 Page Avenue, the place that used to be the Beer Stein. Used to have the best wet burritos there. It was incredible. Unfortunately, we don't have a kitchen anymore because the people that had it before took everything out. But we do have non-alcoholic beverages. We have coffee, hot cocoa now because it's getting a little chilly outside. Full range of soda pop, water, things like that, and free popcorn. Popcorn's always free at the Fourth Wall. So
great.
Yeah.
And so
we have fun.
So what do you do when you come in? You sit down, get your popcorn and your hot cocoa, and what's going to happen at the Fourth Wall?
Who knows? It's anybody's guess. We have different events. We're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. Every Thursday night we have what we call our acoustic roots, and that is when musicians from all over Jackson just come to the Fourth Wall and they just play. And it usually erupts into a big jam session at the very end of it with everybody on stage. And a friend of mine from Lansing comes down every week and brings acoustic drums and my favorite instrument, which is the little blue egg shakers, because I'm musically inept otherwise.
Sure, but egg shakers make anybody sound good.
Yeah,
right?
they do. I mean, it's like and like Davy Jones.
And who are they going to see on Acoustic Roots Night?
Acoustic Roots Night, you can see anybody from local musicians like George Idle, Gary King. Recently we had Nichols and Cecita, Kevin Nichols and Greg Cecita were out there hosting. Gosh, doggone it, you name it, Jim Kaiser.
Wide open. Then.
Consensual Harmony, everybody. I mean, everybody and everything. Elena Kerr, Benny Herrera. We have a wide range of music. It doesn't matter whatever kind of music they want to play. They just come in and they just play. I mean, that's what we're there for. Our motto, our mission is to give artists a place to do what they do best, and that's create. And
so if I'm an artist and I have an idea about something to do, do I come to you and
just
make
give us a call, check us out on Facebook, give us a holler and say, hey, I'd like to do a show around this time, and we'll check our dates and get you booked in there.
Great. And so Friday and Saturday night, what does that look like? How does it compare to Thursday night acoustic roots?
Friday and Saturday nights we have different events in there depending on what's going on. This weekend we've got the It's a Wonderful Life, the radio show. It's a full scripted show. It takes place in a 1940s radio studio where we are presenting the story of It's a Wonderful Life. And us as actors are portraying actors who are portraying the characters. So it gets a little confusing.
So is it a Garrison Keillor kind of Prairie Home Companion
Kind of,
feel?
yeah. We've got
we have somebody in the corner with horses.
We've got the Foley table, a full Foley table set up with Harold Smith that is running the Foley for us brilliantly, breaking light bulbs, smashing windows and everything. It really is. It's a hoot. We've got 5 actors portraying every character in the movie It's a Wonderful Life. Personally, I do about 20 characters. So.
And we get the full story of
You
It's
get the
a
full
Wonderful
story.
Life?
George
Unabridged?
Bailey, unabridged, George, Clarence. There's a few rewrites here and there. I mean, obviously, we can't really do the swimming pool scene where the gym floor opens up and they go splash into there. But hey, they sing Buffalo Girls, Won't You Come Out Tonight? So it's all good.
That sounds great. And so give us an idea of what else you've had in the past or you have coming up. I know that It's a Wonderful Life is what's happening this weekend.
Right. Tickets for that are $10. 13 and under, it's $5 to get in. 814-9974 is the number to call for reservations. Just got to get that in there. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to go home. My wife would hurt me. And but we've also had cabaret shows in there. We had a cabaret show called Keep Calm and Have a Cupcake, where we still have in existence one of the last remaining Twinkies We had a box of Twinkies during that show, and we had the cast sign this Twinkie just to keep it as a souvenir. Who knew at that time that Hostess was going out of? So we have one of the last Twinkies on Earth on our shelf. Cabaret shows, we've got our improv comedy troupe, The Lost Marbles. They perform twice a month. Their next show is going to be on the 21st, The End of the World. We're going to be laughing at the Mayans. Hopefully they won't be laughing at us too hard back. And then if everything goes right and the Mayans are wrong, then on the 22nd we've got our next slam poetry event. So we have a full range of everything coming up at the Fourth Wall, and things that we have done too. We've had area high schools performing their jazz bands, a night of one acts and monologues. High school improv has been there. Like I said, we exist for the arts community, art and culture in Jackson, and most of our events are free. I'd say 90% of our events are totally free.
Okay, I was going to ask, how much is it going to cost me when I come in for my free popcorn and a show?
90% of the time it's free.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
With the It's a Wonderful Life, since it's a scripted show, we have royalties to pay, so we do have to charge for that. So, because we're not that philanthropic or rich.
But you're working on it, and
we are.
a membership
really
drive is part of that effort,
yes.
right?
Yes, it is. We've got our membership drive coming up right now, and we've got membership forms. You can call that number, the 817-9974 number, 817-9974. Yep, that's it. Call that number to find out about memberships. Check us out on Facebook. We've got a variety of different memberships. We've got memberships all the way from come in and volunteer, you know, offer your services. The person doing Foley for us, working tech, whatever, waitressing, whatever, gets you as a member. Also, we have $10 a month memberships, which gets you a free ticket to one event a month. We have a lifetime membership, which is one-time $1,000 membership, and that gives you free tickets for life.
To any show?
To any show.
How many tickets do I get?
You would get one ticket. Or actually, I think that one you get a pair of tickets.
A pair of tickets?
Yeah, you get a pair of tickets for life.
Well, if I need to pay $2,000 to be able to bring my wife to every
right, and a young guy like you, you know, it would be worth it.
Sure.
We'd lose money on the deal. So I think
hopefully
should.
we'd get you to the point that you'd be able to lose money.
Right.
On the deal,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's something we're willing to do.
Right.
Like I said, like I said, we're nonprofit. We're not a 501c3, so we're not a charitable organization, but we are a nonprofit, and we're recognized by the state of Michigan as a nonprofit. So we can't turn down any donations either. So because we're good stewards of the arts.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Well, it sounds like you have a lot of things going on. I know this week in Jackson, we have all kinds of theater and performance stuff coming up. I'm going to go through a few of those right now. Of course, we have the Night Lights at the Jackson County Fairgrounds. That's happening every day of the week. But on Friday, December 14th, from 6 to 8:30 p.m., they have Santa there. You can get your picture taken with him. They'll have a puppet show, train rides. I heard something about live reindeer. I'm not sure if that was just this weekend or next weekend also. And, of course, the Tour of the Lights. Come in, I think it's $14 for as many people as you can fit in a four-wheeled vehicle. And you can tool around through the lights that I'm sure you've seen if you've been downtown already.
Have you ever gone through there?
I have never gone
awesome.
through there. Yeah?
Me and my kids do it every year.
Every year?
Yeah, every year. And this year it's going to be different because we have a Volkswagen. And my wife and I, between the two of us, we have 6 kids, so we're going to be doing a lot of cramming in the bug to see the night lights. But it's going to be fun. I think
it'll be great. I believe they also have a Christmas tree demonstration or set up there for nonprofits. You can vote on the Christmas tree that you'd like to see win, and everybody raises money that way. So another good way to contribute. Thirsty Thursdays are happening at Sand Hill Crane, and this is Sand Hill Crane Vineyard recently opened up their cafe, so they have a bunch of food up there, obviously great wine, and they're going to have musical performances on Thursdays, so stop by Sand Hill Crane Vineyard and Winery and check out what they have going on.
And their wine is made from real cranes.
Is it?
It is, yeah.
I had the raspberry, and that was raspberry. And
yeah. I've had the raspberry's really good. I love the raspberry.
and then the crane.
Yeah, it doesn't
apparently.
taste like crane.
It doesn't.
No.
But it is real crane.
Yes.
Nothing worse than artificial crane in your
Alcohol.
glass of Chardonnay.
Yes.
Christmas in the City is happening at the Michigan Theater on Friday, December 14th. That starts at 8 p.m., and that's a live holiday performance. It's a Christmas cabaret. This is of the Bonton Room fame, so I think they've been doing it. This will be their fourth Christmas cabaret, if I read the website right. And but this year they're moving it over to the Michigan Theater, where they can fit a whole lot more people, so there's plenty of room for you, your friends, and family to show up. Critical to get this in before the end of the world is the last, potentially, National Christmas Bird Count. And Waterloo Recreation Area is participating in that. So join the Waterloo Christmas Bird Count, Saturday, December 15th. Gary, how many birds did you see yesterday?
While I was driving, several.
Several, but you don't have an actual count,
No,
do you?
uh-uh,
This is the one day a year that you can actually sit down and count the number of birds you see.
Wow. I did see 2 cardinals in my backyard.
And have it
yesterday.
count, and have it really contribute to, I think it's probably a pretty important thing nationwide, and a fun chance to go out to Waterloo, count birds. You can contact Don and Robin Henson at 517-817-0309 to get more information about the Christmas bird count at Waterloo. Of course, It's a Wonderful Life, the radio show, is playing on Friday the 14th, Saturday the 15th, both at 8 p.m.
Yes.
at the Fourth Wall. And if you can't make it, if you're having trouble getting a babysitter, bring the kids down on Sunday, December 16 at 2 p.m. for the matinee. B2B Connections is happening on Tuesday, December 11. This is a networking group put together. They're going to meet up on Tuesday the 11th from 11:30 to 1 at the Hunt Club. Get yourself some lunch.
Deer's ears.
They're there to deer's ears, huh?
Gotta love the deer's ears.
I gotta say, I guess I'm gonna have to go to B2B Connections for 2 reasons. First of all, I could use some assistance in getting to know people and building my business acumen, and that's what the group's set up for. And the Hunt Club apparently is set up to serve deer's ears. Get yours on Tuesday, December 11. Knitting with Whimsical Grace is happening at Cuppa. If you're a knitter, if you're a lonely knitter, rocking away in your chair in your quiet apartment, sitting in an apartment full of cats, this is your chance to get out and feel comfortable. Get out and it's BYOY, bring your own yarn, BYON, bring your own needles, and get something to drink at Cuppa.
So this is one of those non-needle-free environments.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Not needle-free.
Not needle-free.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Prison City Players is they do sketches, improv, they do live and recorded performance stuff, and they're going to be doing that at the gallery in the back of Art 634 on Saturday, December 15 at 8 p.m.
They're not real prisoners, though.
It didn't clarify.
No.
Unless you
I know
have inside
several of them
information, I wouldn't
personally,
say
and
one way or the other.
they are not prisoners.
Okay, so it's not exclusively
those charges
prisoners
were not proven. So,
in that role. And then we have Merry Christmas with the Capital City Brass Band. They're going to be playing on Friday, December 14 at 7 p.m. at First Baptist Church. And there is the rundown of everything happening this week in Jackson. I'm Scott Tenbrink. This was Gary Minix, and we wish you the best.